Alright guys, so we're back here at Getaway Gabe's bike. With the drill bit I brought, I cannot reach to get down there to drill them threads, but maybe 1/4 of an inch. So the plan is we're going to set it top dead center right there. Pop these cam covers off, just let the cams flop around, hopefully keep them in time. And then drill it out. And then go through retiming this motherfucker and putting it all back together. Wish us luck. Is it on?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so I pulled the tensioner. First I set it top dead center, pulled the tensioner. The cams are in line over here. I'm going to try to leave them that way. Now I'm pulling off these covers. When you do this, you got to make sure to pull these out somewhat evenly. I went about a 1/4 turn just to crack them loose. If they're under pressure, you don't want it to come up and crack or nothing. So we're just going to go through here now that they're loose. And take them out a little bit at a time, like that one there is under pressure again. And all the way across. I should be able to run through for a minute. I say that and then I immediately go to one under pressure. Alright. Take out a couple of these a little further. This is actually pretty routine maintenance. Pull this shit if we were going to do like his valve adjustment or something, but we're not. We're going to ignore his valve adjustment completely, even though we're already here. We're just going to drill out this hole and try to get his plug back in it. But this will make us a little braver about doing his valve adjustment when the time comes. This is just like doing it. Oh, I didn't even notice that. It's got the torque sequence written on this thing. Like start here, go there, there. That's pretty sweet. Not doing it anything like that. Imagine that. Okay. And they're gonna rise a little. Fall into pressure. These cam tubes are hollow. This fucking plate's aluminum. It's all kind of touchy. So you gotta be careful doing this at a certain kind of speed and torque and shit. Make sure they come up semi in line with each other. That was timing chain jumping. Which way did it go? That came back one. Okay, I see. That's cool. Just fine. So now it's out of time now. Congratulations, Dick Fuck. You found the princess. Alright, I think we got her far enough that it's all good now. Now the plan is to not even pull the bolts out of these so I don't have to memorize where they go, in case they're not all the same. I'm just going to get them all loose, remove the whole thing with the bolts still in it. Gotta find a clean spot to set shit.
Use this trash bag.
Yeah, something. kill the camera for a minute.
Gotcha.
Alright guys, so the cam cover's off, timing's jumped, drilled a hole in the piston, things jumped, never run again. No, I'm just kidding. We drilled it out, tapped out the hole. I've got to clean out all that. I cleaned out all the fucking metal I could get out of it. I'm going to clean out all that grease and then clean out the threads. And then I got to Loctite one of these certs in here. Loctite one of them in on the outside. Run it in the plug, run the plug in, run it on the outside. And then slap this shit back together and pray. So, you know, I'm not religious. You guys pray for me. Alright guys, so we went on parts run. We had to get brake clean, Loctite. Everything's where we left it, ish. So I'm going to brake clean out all this grease that's left down in there. I'm pretty sure I cleaned out most of the metal. I'm going to brake clean out the grease, Loctite in the spark plug cert here. Slam it back together, run it through, put it in time, and go from there. But yeah, clean it up, Loctite this in, and go in. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alright, I got it cleaned out, got it Loctited up, got the plug sitting in there. I'm going to let it dry, pull the plug out, make sure everything's the way I like it. But it's torqued down pretty tight right now. They're all in there. We're about to slap this thing back in time, put the cams on it while it's drying. We'll figure it out. Alright, get back to you. Alright guys, I put it back in time. I found the timing marks. I'll show them to you later. They're fucking stupid. I've snugged all this up, got the cam set down. I'm going to run through the torque sequence real quick. I didn't look up the torque. I ain't got a torque wrench. So, click. That's good torqued. Click. 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 Oh, where did I lose my socket? There it is. And I dropped it. Click. Oh, got it. Click. Thank you. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Kawasaki, you fucked me a lot today, but thanks for writing this shit down on the cam cover so I know where everything goes. I thought I broke it there for a second. It was just popping down. Just settling. I hope. By the way, guys, the customer's standing right next to me. You guys know how I love that. Alright guys, we got her snugged up, she's down. I'm going to slap tensioner in, roll it through a bunch of times and hope timing marks come back up right and nothing touches or nothing crazy. We'll pull the spark plug back out in a minute and see if the cert comes out with it. Get back to you. Alright guys, I've got it timed, I've got the valve cover back on, all that. The timing chain is stretched a little, it might be a little off whack, but I'm pretty confident on having it in time. So I'm about to turn this thing sideways, try to stuff it back in this bike. I got to figure some stuff out with that, but I figured I'd let you guys know it's back together, see what's happening. I feel like it's been there long enough for the Loctite set, so we're going to pull this thing out, see what happens. See if the plug comes out or the whole cert or what. I wish we had a little more extension, but whatever. Hopefully just the plug comes. That's my hope, at least. Either way, we'll deal with it, but hopefully just the plug comes out. Like, Yes, just the plug came out.
Yeah.
Insert looks pretty well centered and in there. I can see a little red with the Loctites on it. I'm pretty happy with it. Alright. The gap's right. Put her back together. Alright guys, we'll let you know when we got back in the bike. Alright. Fuck this thing. We got it in. I gotta just put the bolts all the way through. They're not quite in yet, but the motor's in. I probably fucked up like everything doing it. 'Cause I was wrestling and it's dark. But we'll work it out. It's in. Motherfucker. Alright guys, I've got all the upper harness, all the lower fuel injectors. We got the radiator hose. I've got all the motor mounts, half the chain. I gotta put the shifter on still. I just seen. Got the fan hooked up, everything pulled through here. I'm about to throw the airbox on. But everything seems right. And I know what you're thinking. Mike, did you get that ground? Yeah, I got the ground. So I think we're about there, guys. I'll get back to you in a minute. Alright guys, I've got it back together. I've got the battery in it. The exhaust isn't done. I got poor antifreeze in it still. But sounds like it's out of gas to me. It doesn't sound like the fuel pump's changing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's out of gas. It does crank. But I think it's out of gas. It doesn't sound like it's picking up fuel. I still gotta do the chain, the shifter, antifreeze. But I think we're there. Needs an oil change. The brakes ain't gonna work still. But we are fucking getting there. I'll get back to you. Alright guys, I failed again. Fuel, a couple more bolts. But I think we got it together. What do you think?
I think it's good. I think it's gonna work out.
But we got her all back together. And it's a long way from where it was when we got here today.
Some fuel and some oil to send.
Yeah, got to put the antifreeze, fuel, oil. Still got to do chain and the shifter. I got to set you on it so we get shifter in the right area.
Yeah.
But then just button it up. But we're getting